1, 2, 3, now. Ooh, that's good. You do got that fishing affliction. That's good. Woo! Boy, don't get no better that first thing in the morning. Woo!
How big is this fish? How big is that?
Oh God, what a monster. An absolute monster. Woo! Man, that fires me up. You know what?
Big dog, it's time to wet a line, cause it's Fishin' Affliction time for those who've got it bad. Well, mom and dad's grab the kids, it's time for the fishing show. Me and the big dog's gonna go catch them down at the fishing hole. Well, you better stick around, cause you don't know what you're missing. Yeah, me and the big dog's got that fishing affliction. Grab your hats, grab your baits, don't forget your poles. We're gonna fire up that old Ranger boat and head to the fishing hole. We're gonna try to catch a biggin', yeah, that's what we're wishing. Cause me and the big dog's got that fishing affliction. Yeah, me and the big dog's got that fishing affliction. Yeah. Yeah, and we've got it bad.
I've got that fishing affliction.
Hey, I'm Hot Defo, and I've got that fishing affliction.
Hi, I'm Denny Brower, and I've got that fishing affliction.
Hey, I'm Mark Menendez, and I've got that fishing affliction.
I'm Bobby Lane, and I got that fishing affliction. Hi, I'm Chris Lane, and I got that fishing affliction.
I'm Shaw Grigsby, and I got that fishing affliction.
Just like me. Here, fishy, fishy, here, fishy, fishy, here.
Oh, what a pig. Oh, what a pig. Boy, look at that thing. You didn't get off today.
Well, folks, it's time to wet a line because it's fishing affliction time, and welcome into today's episode, part 2 of Jackin on the Jack, as we see the big dog catch the biggest smallmouth ever on Fishin Affliction TV. Can't get enough Fishin' Affliction? Then be sure to subscribe to our Vimeo and YouTube channels where you'll see web-exclusive content. Be sure to like our ever-popular and growing Facebook page, and at the end of the show, you'll meet the Fishin' Affliction Facebook Friend of the Week. So sit back and enjoy part 2 of an exciting episode that sees the big dog catching the biggest smallmouth ever on Fishin' Affliction as we're doing some jaw-jacking on the Jack, right here on Fishin' Affliction TV.
You're going, big doggy. What do you got?
I don't know. I thought it was a big, yeah. Oh, it's a big largemouth.
On last week's episode, you saw the big dog doing some jaw-jacking down on the Jack, while I was enjoying dipping my granola bars in a big old container of Nutella.
What are you doing?
What's wrong?
What are
Never
you
seen
doing?
Nutella and a granola?
I've never seen anybody do it in a boat.
We live in the boat this time of the year, so this is home. I'm just as loaded like I'm doing it at home. Nutella is good. It's a really good source of protein.
Do we have them as the new sponsor?
We don't. I'm just saying, for good boat snacks, it's a little thing for a boat snack. It's really good. Take a granola bar and dip it in there. That's excellent.
You're a piglet.
And while I kept eating, the big dog kept catching fish.
It's a Kentucky.
Oh, it's a Kentucky.
It's a
Oh,
nice
fat Kentucky.
Look at that, buddy. Look how
at that,
chunky
football,
that is.
man.
That is wild.
Look at that. Now I'm putting that one in the box.
What do you reckon it is? Do you think it's a...
This ain't no bass. Ain't no grow that big. Whatever it is, it's big. Ooh, look how big it is.
Well,
Ooh, that
man,
is
what
big
a
one.
monster Oh my gosh. Look how big that thing. That is a tank.
Monster drum.
That's a dandy, big dog.
All right, here's your release. 1.5.
All right, big dog.
I'm hooked up, but I don't know what it is. It's probably not a bass. It's a big strike, which you just called a big strike, which I would have liked to got on film, except for one problem.
What happened?
The boat liked to hit the wing wall.
We have our Onyx life jackets on, which is mandatory below the dam anyway, but things can happen when you're near a dam, so always be extra careful, right, big doggy?
That's exactly right.
It's a spot, big dog?
I can't tell what it is. Here he comes, though.
Where is he?
Right there.
Smallmouth? It's a small jaws. No, it's a spot. Woo, no it isn't. We got lines out everywhere just doing what we can.
Well, here.
That's all right. You can do your thing. I'm good. Hold him up real quick. Let me see him.
Right there he is.
All right, buddy. That's a good one. Want to put him in my side?
No.
Dang. So tell us the situation, what you got going.
Well, we got a little bit of current coming off this wing wall, but if you hold your rod high enough, your jig actually bounces down the side of it instead of on the bottom of it, and they're picking it off the side. But I didn't tell you that, because then you'll just start catching my fish. I gotta watch out though and not tear up everything. Doing this, it's easy to get your, if you don't have a great big trolling motor, don't even try this at home, because I'll tell you what, you can get your boat tore all to pieces. This thing, this current will take your boat and drive it into a concrete wall at warp speed, just like Captain Kirk used to do. There's one.
What is he, big dog?
Staying down, it's probably a big old monster strike. But it's a big one this time, I think. Yeah, another good one. Are you sure I can't put these in your side?
Big doggy? You're indicating there's a lot of room in my side, which I have big plans for later on today. So my side is reserved.
All right. I'm willing to, okay, I'm gonna sacrifice half my fish if you let me use your side.
No. I mean, if you were that hungry, well, I guess you weren't.
All right, if I catch another one, I'm putting it in your side. That's
oh, whatever.
Well, folks, as you can tell, I've got some big plans for my side of the Ranger's live wells, because I know that big monster smallmouth bite is going to happen, and I want to make sure there's plenty of room on my side. And in a moment, we'll be right back with some more Fishin' Affliction. But right now, let's go see some pictures from this week's
In the Wild. Your pictures in the wild. Brought to you by Poindexter's Outdoors in Gallatin, Tennessee.
Well, folks, Darren Morrissey has been on a tear catching big fish all year long, and here's another dandy. And speaking of on a tear, here's a squirrel tearing up the yard looking for those nuts to eat, and here's Miss Vicky's cat, Cletus, going nuts trying to climb the couch to get on top of it, but don't worry, he doesn't have any nails. Folks, you can post your pictures to our ever-popular Facebook page, and maybe you'll see them right here on the big screen.
In the Wild. Your pictures in the wild. Brought to you by Poindexter's Outdoors in Gallatin, Tennessee.
You're the rookie. This is your moment.
Market 15 pounds, 10 ounces, steel champions this year. Kentucky Lane Strike King.
When you tie on a bait by Strike King.
Hey man, we got your back.
You're standing on the shoulders of legends.
SMYRNA Ready Mix is an established company that handles business daily with integrity and professionalism. Whether you're a general contractor, professional builder, or a do-it-yourself homeowner, SRM has your concrete solutions. With several convenient locations in the Middle Tennessee area to serve you, the only call you need to make is to SRM, ready to serve you with integrity and professionalism.
Fishin' Affliction's Facebook page. Like it.
Good one right here. Really good one.
Looks like a dandy. You looking for your net?
Boy, he just took the line big time. Right, I backed off.
Oh my gosh, what a jaw. What a jaw. Oh my. Oh my gosh.
Here, let me see it.
All right. Oh my gosh. Oh
what
my
a pretty small
gosh.
You are, big dog.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, big dog. Oh my.
Ooh, he got some chompers too.
Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my, big dog, hold him up.
Hold on, I gotta get some. There's your big
Oh
smallmouth.
my gosh. How about that, big dog? Is that a beautiful fish? Man.
That's a good solid smallmouth.
Turn sideways to me so I can see you. There you go. Man, what a beauty. All right, a Facebook picture and then we'll put him in the live well. Awesome, big dog.
Well, folks, this is the reason that we've come to do some jaw jacking down at the Jack, for the opportunity to catch these big, beautiful, fierce fighting smallmouth. And through the years, we have been blessed with so many trips that have been trips of an absolute lifetime, especially when we've been in the boat with Mr. Charles Sullivan. Now, Mr. Charles, also known as the old man of the river, well, he's been under the weather as of late, and we are praying for his quick recovery so we can get in the boat and do some jaw jacking, because we love to go fishing with our fishing friends. And a fishing friend that we were able to enjoy a day of jaw jacking on the Jack just 2 days after the big dog caught his monster smallmouth that we're going to show you in just a little bit is Bass Pro Shops General Manager in Nashville, Tennessee, Mr. Greg Cole. Now, Greg has been with Bass Pro Shops for over 30 years and has managed one of the crown jewels of the Bass Pro Shop chain since it opened in May of 2000. Now, Greg is an avid outdoorsman and loves to catch monster smallmouths, and that's why we took him to do some jaw jacking on the Jack. Well, that was what the plan was, but as you'll see, Mother Nature, she had a different plan for us.
Big doggy?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
We're back on the Jack.
Why?
Well, because we caught a great big monster smallmouth the last time, so we're going to see if we can catch a great big monster smallmouth this time.
Greg Cole is with us today from Bass Pro Shops. Are you ready for some fun?
I'm absolutely ready.
You're getting your last bite. This is it.
Down this sausage biscuit so I can catch a bench. It'll be good.
Well, the big dog, you must be really special because the big dog brought you one, but he didn't bring me mine.
Wow.
Here's one. I brought you one. Don't even start.
Are you ready to go, guys? Are you guys ready to go?
Unless you eat, Dan.
The Jack Attack. Are you guys ready?
Jack Attack. We're
good.
The
jaw jacking on the Jack. All right, guys. Here we go.
Well, folks, as you can see, we enjoyed an absolutely beautiful sunrise there on the Jack, but we could tell that the water conditions were a little different than 2 days before, as there was zero water flow coming through the generators. And when you don't have flow below a dam, fishing can get awfully tough. But still, the guys were able to catch a few fish.
Now, big doggy, what's going on this morning?
Oh, there's a good one.
Is it a spot?
I think it's a big spot. Yeah.
Is it a spot in Bass, Greg?
It is a spot.
Ooh, what a pretty spot to start the morning off with.
Chunker.
Look at that chunk, man. Ooh, that's a fat
Greg,
boy.
stand right next to the big doggy. We get the first picture of the day today. My gosh. So that's about a half dozen casts, and that's what you get, huh?
That's a big old Kentucky.
That is. Hold on 1 second. We're going to make a Facebook picture real quick. Nice fish, big dog. That goes in my side. It ain't going to my side?
It goes in everybody's side.
Oh, hold on, hold on. Now that don't. What are you thinking, Greg? What are you thinking? Is it fighting familiar?
It's not a bass.
Come on, buddy.
I'm thinking it's a...
Have you ever caught a 9-pounder before?
I'm thinking it's a rusty fish.
How's it a rusty fish when you caught two and I caught one?
It's the Big Dog Drum Special.
Big Dog Drum Special.
Thanks a lot.
Greg, how's that new Strike King Big Dog Drum Special?
That is a drum catching jig right there.
Y'all can stop that right now.
Hey, hey, hey.
Well, it's been a while. We caught one in like the first 5 casts, and then 4 hours later, I'm gonna tell you, man, these things got some teeth.
Well, folks, as you can see, the guys were able to catch a few fish, but the bite was really slow, and so far, no smallmouth. So that is when we decided to crank up that Ranger boat, head on downstream, and try our luck at a different spot. But Mother Nature, she had a different plan in mind.
Well, we're having to adjust a little bit. Greg didn't want to catch any more drum. I don't know what's wrong with him. You know, he got tired of catching 15-pound drums, so I don't know, the last one might have been bigger than that. But anyway, so we're running and gunning. The front finally moved on, which is one thing we're waiting on. And we're hoping to see a little more current. We run up in this little creek here. We're going to try to catch a few largemouth, and then we're going back out and try to get Greg the smallmouth of a lifetime. Here we go. I'm ready.
Well, folks, sometimes your plans just don't meet up with Mother Nature's plans. But let me say this about Mr. Greg Cole. He was a treat all day long and fished as hard as anybody we've ever had in the boat, trying to catch that fish of a lifetime. And the guy still caught a good limit of those spotted bass. And by the end of the day, we got the best treat of all. Another one of God's beautiful sunsets. And this time shared with a new fishing friend, Mr. Greg Cole. Folks, I hope you're enjoying this episode of Fishin Affliction TV, and when we come back, the Big Dog's monster smallmouth is going to yank you out of your seat. But right now, it's time to head upstairs to the kitchen to see what Miss Vicky's got cooking this week. In the skillet with Miss Vicky, the most delicious part of Fishin Affliction TV.
Welcome to In the Skillet. I'm Vicki Porter. Today we're going to cook an old classic with a new twist and some healthy substitutions. It's my apple dumplings. And now for the ingredients. You will need Granny Smith apples, crescent rolls, butter, cinnamon, Mountain Dew, vanilla, and white and brown Splenda. After cutting your apple into 8 wedges, roll each slice in a piece of crescent roll dough and press the edges together to seal it. Then put it into your greased baking dish. Next, melt your butter and then stir in your sugars, your cinnamon, and your vanilla. Now pour this delicious sauce over your apple dumplings. Now it's time to add the twist by pouring in your Mountain Dew. Now we're gonna bake this at 350 for about 35 to 45 minutes. After baking, it's time to sit down and enjoy this classic with a twist. You can find this recipe at intheskillet.com, and be sure and click on the YouTube icon to see this video as well as all of my other In the Skillets. I'm Vicki Porter. Tune in next week to see what's cooking in the skillet.
S11 sunglasses makes it like the water is not even there.
Hey, much earlier this year we talked about the license increases in Tennessee. I feel like I got to give you one more reminder that on July 1st, 2015, here pretty soon, all licenses are going to go up what amounts to about 22%. That means $6 more on that Type 01 license that many of you buy that lets you go fishing on your local lake and maybe do a little hunting for squirrel or rabbit or quail. That license is going up $6. The other one that so many buy is called the annual sportsman's license, and it's going up $30. So it would do you good if you go ahead and buy that license and then worry about the increase next year, okay? But if you wait till July 1st, you've waited too late. And also you seniors, get that senior license just as quick as you can, and it'll still be $10 because after July 1st, it's going up to $50. If your birthday's after July, it's just tough luck for you like it will be for me in a few years. But go get it if you've already turned 65 right now. I'll see you next week right here on Fishin Affliction.
Fishin Affliction's YouTube channel. Watch it.
Welcome back to Fishin Affliction TV, and this segment of the show is brought to you by Ranger Boats, Mercury Outboards, Deca Batteries, Akuma High Performance Fishing Gear, Seagar Fishing Line, Mustad Hooks, Onyx Life Jackets and Rainwear, Frayville, Real Magic, Rugged Marine Electronic Mounts by Ram Mounts, Wigwam Socks, BBG Marine, and Poindexter's Outdoors in Gallatin, Tennessee.
It's time for Gibby's Grand Old Lures and Tackle Treasures.
Today in my hand I have a very, very early lure. It is a Rhodes live action frog. And there were a lot of frog baits made, and generally they were made out of either cork or hard rubber. You've seen in recent years where if you pull on the line tie of the bait, it makes a mechanical movement. Well, this was made right at the turn of the century, and I'm not talking about 2000. And it already has that. So a lot of fishermen think that they have something new, but in the collecting business you find that those ideas were a long time ago, and there's a Rhodes live action frog. Collectability is about 9 out of 10.
Folks, this is just one of the grand old lures and tackle treasures in Mr. Gibby Gibson's tremendous collection. And folks, Gibby is a past president of the National Fishing Lures Collectors Club, a wonderful source of knowledge and friendships, and a place where you can see countless grand old lures and tackle treasures. Be sure to check out this wonderful organization online at nflcc.org. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the biggest smallmouth ever caught on Fishin Affliction TV. Caught by the Big Dog.
Monster! Oh, this is a monster.
What is it, Big Doggy?
Oh, it's a giant smallmouth.
No way.
It's a giant. I mean a giant. A giant. Oh, what a monster. Oh, what a monster.
Get the net right here.
He got the net. He ain't nowhere ready to come in. He's stripping line like nobody's business. Oh, what a monster. This is a monster.
Get him, Big Doggy.
A monster. Keeping pressure on it.
The wind is howling. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
These fish in this river are so strong, man. Oh, I'm gonna hate it if I lose this.
He's under the boat, Big Dog.
Big old largemouth today. I'd much rather catch this one.
Come on, Big Doggy. Come on. Oh my. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
That might be the biggest one.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What do you need me to do? What do you need?
Nothing, man.
All right, you got the net okay? Oh my gosh.
Net this fish. I don't care if we get him off film or not. Net this fish.
Oh my gosh.
Net this fish.
I'm going to. We're going to get him on film. We're going to get him on film, Big Doggy.
Net this fish.
We're going to get him on. Oh my
what
God.
a pig. Look at that pig, man. Look at that pig. Oh, what a smallmouth. Oh my goodness, look at that pretty thing you.
Oh my God, turn around this way in the sunshine.
Oh, what a pig. Oh, what a pig. Oh, what a pig, boy. Look at that thing. You didn't get off today.
Oh my gosh, Big Dog. Oh my gosh.
Look at that
Oh
monster.
my gosh, Big Dog.
Oh, what a monster.
I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say.
Here.
That's a 7-pound jaw.
Oh, I guarantee you.
Oh my gosh, Big Dog.
All right, shoot a Facebook picture of this one.
I don't know where your camera is. This is a Verizon. Let me get mine. Dang it, Big Doggy.
Hold on.
Are you shaking like I am?
I'm putting this thing up.
Yeah, you got to. Put it on my side. Put it on my side, Big Doggy.
Oh, I'll put this one on your side.
You
won't
need
let
to.
me put the stripe in there.
Oh my gosh.
Hello, buddy. Oh, look at that
Oh
thing,
my
boy.
gosh, that's what I'm talking about.
That's a toad, boy.
Oh my gosh.
Look at this bad boy. I can't quit looking at him. Look at that. Look at that fish. Oh, what a smallmouth.
There's no doubt in my mind. You just set the new record on Fishin Affliction.
That's a toad. That's a toad.
Beating mine by maybe 1 ounce.
Oh man, that's a, oh my.
Man, come on, right here. Come on, man.
That's
come
cool.
on.
That's cool.
That's awesome.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, my jig was not even on the bottom when he hit it.
Well,
he was just feeding in there, man.
That's awesome.
Boy, I'm gonna change my line.
All right, well, while we're out here, I'm gonna change batteries and we're gonna get re-rigged. Let's do it, big doggy. Man, congratulations, buddy. That's awesome. How cool. All right, man.
Ooh, what a smallmouth, man. That's cool, ain't it?
It's all bass pandemonium.
Well, folks, needless to say, for the rest of the day, we were shaking still talking about this monster smallmouth. And according to the Big Dog scale, it was 7 pounds, 3 ounces. But regardless of the weight, it's an absolute monster fish. And by the end of the day, we had quite a stringer, really thanks to the Big Dog, because he did most of the catching and I did most of the filming. But by the time it came to release this big, beautiful smallmouth, now affectionately known as Nikki, because she was caught at Nickajack, well, there was a different plan in mind. Thanks to Greg Cole and the fine folks there at Bass Pro Shop, as Nikki was going to find herself a brand new home there in the Palatial Aquarium at the Bass Pro Shop in Nashville, Tennessee. Now, we all know these beautiful aquariums are the centerpieces for all the Bass Pro Shops in the United States and are used to educate everyone about certain species of fish that most of the time you'll find in your native waters. And Bass Pro Shop is second to none when it comes to caring for these fish and providing a lifelong home for such beautiful fish as Nikki. Thanks to many of the hard-working fish biologists there at Bass Pro, just like Matt.
What's the procedure, Matthew? The quarantine for 30 days and do all the things that need to be done?
30 days or more, depending if there is anything, we'll treat it, if it has anything.
Okay. Then release to general population?
Release it in the same.
Now, how about that, man? That's cool. And so Bass Pro Shop here on site is, we have stuff to do this right here on site?
Mm-hmm. Oh, this we got all the quarantine all inside the little hidden area.
That's awesome, man. Cool.
Quarantine.
You'll do it off the bottom one. Where are you at? You'll add about a half inch.
21 and a half to 22.
Alright, so you should come up here at the top for that. Where are you at?
22 and a half.
Alright. What do we got?
Go around through here now.
22 and a half.
22 and a half.
Well, folks, the next time that you're in Nashville, Tennessee, be sure to stop by the Bass Pro Shop, say hello to General Manager Greg Cole, and go see Miss Nikki along with all of her other aquatic friends, and tell them Fishin Affliction sent you. Thank you for spending your valuable time with us, and join us next week for another exciting adventure in God's great outdoors right here on
Fishin Affliction TV.
This week's Team Fishin Affliction featured Facebook friend is
Herb Batson.
And thanks for being our Facebook friend. For your chance to join in the fun and become an official Team Fishin Affliction featured Facebook friend, simply like us on Facebook. And be sure to write a comment on our wall. As always, a big thank you to all of our national and local sponsors for providing us with the most advanced technology and highest quality products and services. Be sure to visit each of our partners online through the sponsor links page on our official website at FishinAffliction.com. And this is your old pal Matthew Gillen, the voice of Fishin Affliction TV, hoping that you'll tune in next week, because there's no doubt that Dan and the Big Dog got it bad. They've got Fishin Affliction for those who got it bad.
Beautiful fish. And yum, too.
They are good to eat, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
You want to take this home?
Nope.
I mean, you hadn't had enough to eat today. Just Dan, 3 jars of Nutella.
I wonder what Nutella on a fish fillet would taste like, Big Dog.
I don't know, but I'm sure you're going to check it out.
Go get us some smallmouth before the sun goes down.
1 pound can of Nutella today, didn't you?
Yes.
A 1 pound can.
Next time I'll bring the big can.